A classroom full of children with dreams like any others. From Morocco, Senegal, Mali and Western Sahara, they're aged between 7 and 14. It's hard to imagine every single one of them survived a terrible journey at sea to reach Spain's Canary Islands. But because they're under 18, they're minors in Europe and they'll have to wait before they can work.
My parents ask me if I'm working and I say no. First school until I'm 18 years and then I'll work.
Instead, they live in one of 5 overcrowded emergency facilities built for minors in 2002 that were supposed to be temporary, but now they're permanent. And there's no sign the number of Africans coming here will decrease. Even though the perilous journey claims many lives, thousands still arrive every year. The first place they're brought is here, La Esperanza. It's the biggest facility of its kind in the Canary Islands, housing hundreds of illegal immigrants under the age of 18. We're not allowed in because authorities say some of the new arrivals are exhausted and traumatised. But it's behind that fence that many will learn for the first time that they're too young to work. And that's bitterly disappointing news for them and their families back home in Africa. The miners in this centre are older, between 15 and 18. They're given practical experience in industries like construction and hospitality. Currently, there are 1,300 miners being cared for in the Canary Islands. The regional government says it's doing the best it can, but it wants more help.
Let's remember, if Europe was doing enough in Africa, we would not find ourselves in this situation. We must really go to Africa and find out on the ground if the help we are giving them is actually arriving and being effective.
Social worker Luc-André Diouf believes there's a lack of political will in Spain and in Africa to solve the issue. He says African politicians don't inform their people of the risks.
The deaths of minors and adults who take to boats on the high seas are hidden by the politicians in Africa. Many Africans have no idea of the reality, and moreover, on seeing that the miners don't return, well, this encourages them to keep coming to the Canaries.
11-year-old Ian left Morocco in search of a better life. But unlike the others, he knew he wouldn't be able to work immediately. It's all part of his plan.
My brother lives in Madrid. He said I should come to Spain. I knew I couldn't work, but he said, don't worry, you can go to school and when you're 18 you can go to work with a diploma.
Ian wants to be a doctor, and like thousands of other illegal immigrants with ambitions and hope for the future, he believes his best chance is in Europe. Tania Page, Al Jazeera, Tenerife, the Canary Islands.